guest tonight. My first guest tonight is an Emmy-winning actor, but his career, obviously, now that he's here, is going in the wrong direction. He stars in Blue Bloods, which airs Fridays at 10 p.m. on CBS. Whoa, Greg! What'd you do that for? Because you don't own me. Greg, was that real? Yeah. Aren't you kidding? Sure, I'm kidding. Why not? I'm just the cookie one. Take a look at this.
It's true that guy was wearing his best friend's dog tags when you found him, Danny?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's the guy that he couldn't save the night he earned his Silver Star.
What's a Silver Star?
It's one of our country's highest awards for bravery in combat.
Well, that's not funny at all. Please welcome Tom Selleck, everybody. Tom Selleck.
I know that was a little serious.
That was the word. That was the word. The show was just pumping along. Everyone was like, creepy, laughy, and then...
There's some funny stuff, but it's a serious show. I got a question for you.
Okay.
When I come here, it's really nice. You know, you get giveaways.
Yeah.
In your room, and I get this basket.
Yeah.
But every time I come here, it's got a bar of soap, deodorant.
Yeah.
And mouthwash and toothpaste.
Yeah.
Am I the only?
You're the only one that gets all of that. Everyone else. No, really? They give that?
I got this is cheap soap too, by the way. I got some.
Wow, they really give away. I didn't know we give away boardwalks. No.
So.
Is that for real?
Yeah, that's it.
Really? Wait. Hey, now, you want to use that, Tom? That's the ideal mustache washing soap right there.
Yeah, probably so. I haven't tried it, but it'll get, it gets.
Do you wash your mustache separately from the rest of your body, or like take a separate time of day to do it?
My mustache has its own agent.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to talk about him, but I think he does. I mean, he has a groomer come in, and we don't talk, and they just, I lay back, and they give, that's it.
They get stuck in?
Yeah.
You know, I sometimes think, when I talk to you, that if your mustache wasn't there, you've got your eyebrows to back it up.
Yes, I do. You know,
it's almost as if you have three mustaches.
I do, and then, in Magnum, I made the mistake in the credits of doing that little eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
So every time I take a still picture with somebody, they say, do that eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
And I say, it's a still picture.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it won't show. And...
Do you ever think now...
This is my life.
No, I understand. Do you ever think in a powerful scene when you're working as an actor, right?
Yeah.
And you've got a scene like that.
Like a powerful scene
right,
like
that powerful scene there, right? And you think, I better be careful of how much eyebrow I use here because, because they're big, and if you move them too much, pow, you're out of the scene.
It can be, if you're lit wrong, you can be like hair, eyebrows, and a mustache, and nobody will see anything else. And it's a little weird.
That's probably how you look here, I would imagine. Yeah.
Thanks for the nice lighting.
It's the way it is. Are CBS treating you right? Because it'd be nice to know that somebody was getting something out of them.
Does anybody else even get mouthwash? Or
no, nobody. Well, they spent all the money on the boardwalk soap for you.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Are you still riding horses? Are you still...
I am riding horses.
Yeah? Did you ride a horse here today?
No, I didn't. But Secretariat is, I know.
Oh, yeah, come on, then. Who's out at the door?
All right. I know it's a real horse, but if there were a guy inside...
Yeah.
Is the same guy always at the back? Or do they switch on?
I believe they draw lots. Also, there's a competition. They go to the Mexican restaurant at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
It's not a job you want to get into. No. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a tough area. So how's the Blue Bloods things going? You're playing a cop. Again, you're always playing law enforcement guys.
I got my Jesse Stone character.
Yeah.
Which
he's a private detective, isn't
May
he?
22nd.
Right.
My number 7, Innocence Lost. But he's different. You know, Jesse's more of a mess than Frank in Blue Bloods. Frank is kind of the patriarch and the New York police commissioner. And Jesse's just a mess, and he lost his job last
He's an alcoholic, isn't he?
Probably so, but I don't think he's ready to admit it.
Yeah, well, that's the first step of recovery, apparently.
So Blue Bloods is going good. I got a commute. I leave tomorrow to do some filming.
Well, whereabouts?
In New York, because we shoot it there, you know.
Oh, really?
I'm like
you actually make the show in the place where the show is set?
Yes.
That'll never catch on, man. You got to make it. You got to make it in Toronto. That's where everybody makes everything.
They said Toronto, and sometimes look, some shows pretend they're someplace else, and I have nothing against it because I like to see my friends work.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But we figured New York was good if you're playing the New York City Police Commissioner.
Yeah, well, it probably
I'm
helps.
old-fashioned.
Do you enjoy New York City? Do you like doopy and pizza?
I do. Yeah, where did I go? Bravo's Pizza. Can I say that?
Yeah, sure. Why, Bravo's Pizza and Boardwalk Soap.
Really
That's
good.
the two big sponsors.
But they call them pies there. If you're a real New Yorker, you call it, I want a pie.
Well, you can't say that.
Yes, you can.
No, because well, you see, where I come from, a pie has meat in it.
Well, there's a lot of things that are flipped around.
That's right.
Yeah,
pies have meat in them, and you can say you can't say the word fanny.
No, you can.
Right, but you can't say the word fanny.
Bum.
You can say.
But because of fanny, you don't want to go there.
No, you can't say fanny in Britain. That would be like saying a really rude word.
Yeah, but we're not there, so we can say. Do they know what we're talking about?
Well,
I don't think we can tell them.
Well, we could say that in Britain a fanny is an area that's near an American fanny.
Yes, it's vice versa.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Am I getting too graphic with the?
I just wonder. Your sexual status is. How does that work? Do you go, come here, honey? Let's get going.
It was an articulation that was probably a mistake.
Yeah, I know. We probably should cut that out.
Yeah. I'm sure
We're live. Oh no. You're all right. So you live here then?
I live here
in L.A. But see, I still even now think that you live in Hawaii. I know it's stupid. But every time I just for a moment I was thinking, oh yeah, you must be coming in from
Magnum
Hawaii.
lives in
I
Hawaii.
know that.
And he's a fictitious character, even though he's in like. He's in 100 countries.
Oh, well, he's all over. Are they going to make a movie of it? I had a rumor they're going to make a movie of Magnum.
They're having some trouble finding somebody to wear the shorts.
Would they cast a young dude to do?
Well, yeah, they haven't called and they haven't written to me.
Oh man, see that's wrong. Yeah.
You know what I'm not going to do?
What?
You know how they buy a TV thing, and then they spend $100 million on explosions and make fun of it, and then they call you up, the old guy,
to be in
it, say, be in the movie and we'll give you some money, and that will bless our movie. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, let me just wait. Now,
I'm going to do some stupid cameo in a Magnum movie with a guy who can't wear shorts.
Wait a minute. How much money are we talking about?
Well, you know, if we're talking 7 figures, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So well, if the budget for the movie is like, say, $100 million, right?
Oh, more.
All right, well, $150 million.
Because my cut of a cameo is even bigger.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They could give you $10 million.
Yes.
Oh, so we've established that you will definitely not do it. Yes, you will do it for money.
Well, I don't want to prostitute myself.
What are you talking about? You just did.
$10 million is a lot of dough.
So what you're saying is you're not a hooker, you're just an expensive hooker.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. But no, I'm not going to do that. Maybe.
Well, you think about it.
I hadn't thought of it.
Yeah, they'll give you a lot of money.
It might be a big movie.
It might be a huge movie, and you might like the actor that they cast as the Magnum, and then you might think, "Oh, come on, I'll do it."
I'm not gonna like the guy they cast as Magnum. Why would I like him?
You might. It might be Bieber or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
You're right. It's a bad idea.
What maybe...
He'd fall over once they put the moustache on him. It was like,
They are talking about, for real, Magnum, I don't think it's going to happen, but 3 men and a baby, they're talking about 3 men and a bride. Pretty good idea.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, and get the is Gutenberg available? I don't know. Is Gutenberg available for this?
The Gutenman's ready.
You're right, then.
Ted Danson's ready, and I'm ready.
I think that'd be great.
And I don't have to play a stupid cameo.
You play the guy.
Real deal. I play Peter Mitchell.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Better idea.
And then you could have a wacky, kind of creepy Scottish sidekick.
Yes. You could play the groom.
I could play the groom
of my little baby, who's now 22 years
And I could be the creepy older groom.
Yes.
And you could like hate me and then punch me and stuff.
Yeah. Go back to the action stuff.
Yeah, no,
that's my
good.
Stock and trade.
Yeah, we're out of time, Tom.
Oh, sorry.
Mouth organ, awkward pause.
You what?
Mouth organ or awkward pause.
Oh, mouth organ. But it's, blues harp is a little more polite. It's kind of like Fanny and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, okay. Blues harp or mouth organ?
Blues harp.
All right. Now, careful. I don't want to get lost in there. So...
Now, I don't want to tell you. This is my second blues harp.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you do it the last time you were here?
Yeah, but I want to.
Okay, you can. That's all right. But remember, you can win the golden blues harp if you can actually play it. Having trouble getting your organ out there, Tom? It's the only reason I have it, so I can say that.
I can't play, but let's play something.
All right, then.
Ready? What?
Let's do the theme music to the end of 3 Men and a Bride, when everybody finds out they love each other and they've learned something.
And you married.
And I'll get married.
Yeah.
Stop selling, everybody! Stop selling.